Okay, hello guys. Welcome. Okay. Okay, we are up. We are up and running. Good. Holy crap, talk about a panic attack. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, we're back. Go through. Hey, Frazzle. Yeah, I'm sorry. As people start piling in, I am sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. My computer was good. I was Everything was running good, running smooth, and then out of nowhere, it was absolutely horrible, and my entire computer froze. The entire thing froze up. Was not working at all. And I was able, I guess, stayed up. Streamlabs stayed good, but everything else. Streamlabs stayed okay, which confuses me because that was doing good, and then you guys could hear me, but you couldn't see me because it froze, and I couldn't figure out how to get that fixed. So, panic attack. That's what that ended up being. So, thank you everyone who's coming back in. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know what happened. The whole thing just took a giant shit and it died. I don't know. But we are back. I'm gonna be calling him back. Um, he was in the middle of telling me something, but right in the middle of him telling me something, everything just died. Teresa, for future reference, if something like this does happen, I'm immediately gonna go to the Discord, um, our chat on Discord, on my Discord, and I'm gonna try to post and keep you guys updated so you can try to help out on the in on chat side. Okay. Um, but yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous. So let's try to call him back. Okay, now that we've got everything set up, we're gonna try to call him back. Hopefully this time it doesn't freak out on us. Okay, I just tried calling him back. I don't. It did go straight to voicemail, but it did eventually run through. Okay, he. I sent him a text saying I'm calling you right now, and he sent back something. So hopefully he'll answer it this time.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, it's Paul. You're not hearing me?
I can hear you now.
All right. I do not know what is wrong with the connection. I could not call you, so Once you see the phone cut off, you do call me back, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what is wrong with the line. So once you see it cut off and it hangs up, you call me back, okay?
Okay.
All right, what I need you said you get the money in cash
I can get the money in cash, but why do I need to get it in cash?
because that is much
His phone keeps dying, losing
easier
connection.
for the agent to be in handle, okay? So that's the reason for it. So they ask for you if you could get it in.
Paul, you're still kind of breaking up. Can you repeat that again, please?
I said they said if you could get the money in cash, it will be much easier for them to handle, okay?
Okay, but what am I doing with the cash?
They're gonna assist you what you're gonna do with the cash when you get it. The agent at the account department.
Okay, well, are they there? Am I able to just talk to them and ask them? Cuz I mean, I don't really want to be walking around town with $13,000 in my pocket.
No, 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 no. Once you get it, you get at home. Once you get the cash, you head at home, and I will have him been talk to the agent because he's not in his office right now. So I will have to have you speak with him as soon as you have the cash in your position.
Okay, but you don't know what I'm going to be doing with it? I mean, all of this can be fixed if you just allow me to do the bank transfer.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I can hold on. Like I said before, guys, first, welcome in
All right, so you said
everyone.
you're gonna do a wire transferred.
Yeah, I can do a wire transfer. That's fine. Through the bank, I just need a bank account info to send it to.
All right, can you give me 5 minutes? Can you hold on the line for me for 5 minutes? I'm on the line with the account department. So can you hold the line for me for 5 minutes?
Yeah, yeah, I can do that.
Hello, hello,
Hello?
hello.
Hello?
Yes, you're not hearing me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, you're not hearing me. Hello, are you here? Yes, I'm saying, could you hold the line for me just for 5 minutes?
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
can.
the line with the account department. Can you hold the line for me just for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I can hold.
Are you? All right.
Okay, so I think really digging into it, I'm hopefully going to get a bank account out of this. Um, he said he's on the line with the account department, so hopefully he's going and getting me a bank account to be able to do this. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry about what happened. I don't know what happened. My computer just completely fucking died on me, and I had to end the stream. Well, you guys were able to hear me, but you weren't able to see me, and I don't know why. So I had to end the stream and then basically reload it. I probably should have restarted my computer, but we'll see if that made a difference or not. Um, right now, if you are just joining in, he's telling me that I won $8.5 million, a brand new car, 10,000 a week for life. Um, Originally, he wanted me to open up a bank account under my name, and give him the account details, so that way he can be able to basically use my account to launder his money. I'm not for that. I My whole goal today is to try to get bank account numbers from them. So I was pushing and pushing, a bank transfer, bank transfer. He's wanting me to give Originally he wanted me to give him uh to do Cash App, which I don't like doing the Cash App. Like I said, I want to try to do bank accounts today. So I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and I'm hoping he's going to get me on the line to be able to get a bank account information. I'm really hoping. If we can get bank account information, that would be my day is set. That is my whole entire goal. Yes, Teresa. More than likely, any account he gives me will. Usually, they'll give you a victim or a mule bank account. I'll say probably 7 out of 10 times it's actually a victim's account, and when I report the bank account to some associates of mine, they do research on it and they actually see, okay, yeah, it is a they see that, yeah, it is a victim, and they try to get that bank account shut down as fast as possible. So now we are just waiting to see. Let's see if he's still on. Paul? Paul, hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, just making sure you're still there.
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. I'm just trying. I'm on the phone. So can you just give me just a few minutes? As I told you, 5 minutes.
Okay, and we're doing the bank transfer, right? So I'll be getting the information so I could just transfer it straight from my account to whatever account you guys use.
All right, hold on, hold on.
He's
All right,
really
do you do online banking?
um not really. My computer
Hello,
is
are you?
hello. My computer is really really slow and
Yes,
old,
I'm saying.
and I don't I it takes me like 2 days just to be able to try to do a bank transfer. I don't like doing it. I usually try to do all my banking and everything in person at the bank. It makes it a lot easier for me.
Oh, I do understand. I do understand your situation. All right, tomorrow in the morning at 9:30. Exactly 9:30. Could I have the information been placed to you because that is what they've been explaining to me now.
We can't just get the account information right now, and I can just run over to my bank. It's only 4 o'clock right now. I still would have plenty of time to get down there, talk with somebody, and get this transfer done. I mean, I want to get my money as soon as possible.
All right, hold on for me.
Yeah, yeah, not a problem. Like I said, I'm really, really, really trying to push for bank account info, bank account info. So I'm really trying to dig at this guy. I'm gonna get it.
All right, what time did your bank normally close?
Oh, my bank doesn't usually close till about 6 o'clock.
All right, what I need you to do for me, can you just hold on 45 minutes? I'm just trying to see if I could get something to be done, okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
remember, I have a lot on my hand doing, so that's the reason being. If I ask you if you could not give me until tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning at 9 o'clock.
I want to get this done today. I need to get this done today.
All right, so you could not.
Okay?
All right, could you? All right, you said you need it to be done today, right?
Yes.
All right, what I need you to do for me. All right, just hold on the line because if we do get disconnected, I'm just trying to have some things been done. So if you get the phone get disconnected, I will text you and told you when you could call me, okay?
Okay, not a problem.
But you could just stay on the line. But I'm just telling you, I'm having a lot doing on my hands. So just hold the line for me, as I told you.
Yeah, not a problem.
I'm gonna be here, so just hold the
I'll
line
wait on
for
the
me,
line.
okay?
Okay, he's really trying to scramble to try to find a bank account. I'm hoping he's trying to scramble, trying to find a bank account. So that way we can get it from him. We should be able to get something from him. Um, we should be able to get something from him. We were able to get him to rage just a little bit and get a little annoyed. So, and he really doesn't like it when we ask a lot of questions, and he knows we're going to ask a lot of questions. So once I get the account info, um, I'll probably do. I'll probably call him back, and we'll be able to wrap up his call pretty fast. Um, I feel like he's going to be a pretty good rager once we're able to actually get this info. But I don't. The problem is I don't want to push him too hard, um, because if I push him too hard about it, I feel like he's probably going to hang up and ignore me, and I don't want him to do that. I want him to stay on the line, feel like he's got me, but also switch the urgency, because uh, a lot of the time these guys are trying to push out push urgency to you. You got to get this done. You got to get it done as fast as possible. Well, I'm trying to flip that on him right now and make it so that he knows that I'm on a timeline right now, and he needs to meet my timeline
Hello,
and my expectations. Yes, hello?
hello. Yes, it's Paul here again. What I'm saying to you, they said it has to wait until tomorrow. They're gonna get it done at 9 o'clock end of the morning because wire transfer could not be done until 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, so they said it has to be done tomorrow
I
in the
can go down
morning,
to my bank and
bright
do a
and early
wire transfer
at
right
nine
now.
o'clock.
There's no time limit on a wire transfer.
All right, what I need you to do? Can you hold the line for me?
Yeah.
All right, here what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have the call being patched over to one of the accounts department, one of the agents. Okay.
Okay. He's making shit up to try to pass it off and pawn it off. That so that I we either do the wire transfer tomorrow
Hello.
or something. Yes, hello?
Hello. Hey, how are you doing? My name
Hi.
is Mr. Andy Goldberg, Price Control Manager from the Publishers Clearance House, okay?
Well, hello, Andy.
Okay, as Mr. Paul did explain to you first about wire transfers, that there are some limits. In our state, we can't do wire transfers until after 2 o'clock. So, as you know, once
I
it
don't
passed
know
to wire
about
transfer
I
cannot
don't
be
fully
done.
believe that, because I can go down to my bank
Okay,
right now and do a wire transfer just right now and have it done and over with. And there's no time limit on wire transfers. I've done wire transfers before in the past. I had to do a wire transfer like 2 months ago to Best Buy, or no, Geek Squad. It was Geek Squad. Do a wire transfer of $10,000 to Geek Squad, so that they could be able to fix a mistake on my account, and I was able to do that 5 minutes before the bank
Okay.
closed. So there is no time limit.
Okay. Uh, okay. As I did explain to you first, that in our state there is limit here in our state. Here in New York, there is a small time limit. It can't be done until after 2 o'clock because I was here on my system trying to have things transferred to you, the information. But when we called our bank and our agents at the bank, they said it can't be done until tomorrow before 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, the company doesn't accept wire transfers. Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm not sure about that because I've got family in New York and I've done wire transfers to them.
Yes, as I said to you, that the company doesn't accept wire transfers after 2 o'clock. Okay. I was here trying to find a loophole for it to have it to be done this afternoon, but Mr. Todd told me that it has to be done tomorrow at exactly 9:30 or by 10 o'clock before 2. Okay. I'm sorry for all the inconvenience here, but I'm not here to rush you or anything at all. But it has to be done tomorrow in regards here to your price. Okay.
Okay, but
Will that be a
all
problem
of
for you?
all of that is kind of a problem for me because I'm on a very strict
Okay.
schedule right now, and I need to get if I want to be able to receive this prize as fast as possible, I need to get this paid as fast as possible, which means I need to get it paid today. So I don't know what kind of
Okay.
uh, workaround you guys need to do, but I need to get this paid through a wire transfer or a bank transfer today. So
Hold on, sweetie. Hold on. Start. I did not quite hear you. Could you repeat that last part? What you said about?
I need to get this done today. I don't know what's going on with your company or anything, but I'm on a very strict schedule and I need to get this paid today so that I can be able to receive my prize as fast as possible. This is $8.5 million that we're talking about. Not only that, a brand new car and $10,000 a week. That's a lot of money, and I want to be able to try to get this as fast as possible, which means I want to try to do this through a bank transfer so that way there's documentation on what's going on, so that way I can be able to have all of my ducks in a row for when I do taxes.
Okay. Okay. Now I do understand why you chose to do it over online banking because you want to have your receipts here to show what you have done yourself here. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. That's
What
the
I'll
whole
be
point.
doing for let me try to have a
That's why I
loophole here
don't want
set
to
for you.
do Cash App. That's why I don't want to try to do any other method. This way it's official, it's documented. That way I can be able to have it good and ready for when I have to actually pay taxes that you have to pay once a year.
Okay, sweetie. Well, let me try to have a loophole set here for you. I'll be calling one of my agents here. Let me get a call, give him a call. So I'll be having the call here to be on mute so I could contact him on a different line. Okay, sweetie? So give me about 5 minutes. Let me try to have things done for you. Okay, it will be done today. Okay,
Okay, so am I staying on the line?
give me 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm staying on the line.
That's correct. Yeah, you stay on the line here. Good. Let me have a loophole here set for you. Give me about a couple of seconds. Let me contact him and see what he says about this wire transfer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a couple of seconds.
Okay, so he's frustrating the shit out of me. Okay, so one at near the beginning of the call, you could hear it's when he first picked up, you could hear a lot of background noise. Um, and I associated it with him being out in public. He's not out in public. He's more likely at his house. Um, that's why that's why you could hear children in the background because he's more likely in his house, and those are probably his kids or his friends' kids or something. Um, Two, you could also hear in the background at the beginning of the call a second voice, him talking to somebody. This is probably the him. This is probably the person that he was talking to. Um, and he didn't have an answer for me. The first guy, Paul, didn't have an answer for me and didn't really know what to do or anything. And this guy is probably more of the smooth talker, the more official sounding one. So he wanted to try to pass it off and have the other guy claim that he's more of an authority figure. And he's a lot more smooth talking, being able to get the victim customer to slow down, calm down. Um, that this is yes, Teresa, the closer. He's the one who's going to be able to try to get everything smoothed over so that I do become a victim. Um, Now he and that's why when he's probably honestly, I would not be surprised if he's worked customer service before in the past. He's probably worked some kind of customer service or some kind of managerial role in the past.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, it's Andy. Okay.
Hi, Andy.
Uh, yes, I'm saying it's Andy. Okay. As I did, I tried to call an agent, but he says he'll get back to me in 2 minutes. So he'll be having the information sent to me, so I could provide you with it to have the transfer to be done today. Okay.
Okay.
So what you do now?
So
You
Andy,
get well, just head in your car to head on to your bank account. It will be done today. Okay.
so yeah, so Andy, you want me
Yes, I'm
just
listening.
to speed this up, I can go ahead and head down to the bank right now, and is it possible that you'd be able to just text me the information that I need? So that way, as soon as I get there, I can just wait for that text message and just head straight into the bank. And then afterwards, when I get back out to the car or get back home,
Okay. What?
I can call you to let you know that it's complete.
Okay. First step here. I don't want to have it sent on to the bank before the information is here sent to me. Okay. I want him to have it to be sent to me first, then I can notify you of this information. Okay. Mr. Salone told me five. That told me 2 minutes, but sometimes he will take five. So I don't want him to take five, and then afterwards you're at your bank, and you can get a text from Andy saying here is the information. So I want you to have it first before you head on to your bank. Okay.
Okay.
And
So
also,
you
before
want me to
as I
just
asked,
wait
how
on the
would you
line?
like your price to be delivered to you, privately or public? Yes. As I asked you first, how would you like your price to be delivered to you, privately or public?
Well, what exactly is the difference?
Okay, the difference is some winners choose private because of they don't like all the attention. Because private means it will be kept between you and the company alone and the sponsors, and public means it will be posted on the television, the newspapers, and the radio in the early mornings. So what do you choose, privately or public?
Uh, in that case, you know what? I want public. I want people to know that I am a winner, that I got this prize.
Okay, okay, that's a wonderful choice. Okay, so let me have it to be placed on your file here to have all the information sent to the front office. So on your day of delivery, I'll be having the truck with the cameras and everything come over to your doorstep to have it to be done, okay?
Okay.
And also here is a company's policy, okay? Policy is that
Andy? Andy? Andy, I think there's a delay. Andy, hello?
in your bank account, okay? So don't tell anybody about the price until it is. Yes.
Okay, I did not hear anything you just said. Can you please repeat that again?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello? Okay, as I'm saying to you first, the company policy is that we don't accept third parties enterprise winners until it's at the winner's doorstep are safely in their hands, okay? Because as you know, the company travels with a lot of money on delivery days, so we don't accept third party enterprise until it's at your doorstep, okay?
Okay.
So that means that there are no third parties allowed in your price until it's at your doorstep or safely in your hand, okay? That is just company policy, okay?
Okay.
So it must be kept between you, the company, and the sponsors until it is at your doorstep, okay?
Okay, so
Wonderful.
basically I'm
So
not
what
allowed to tell anyone.
I'll be having the information so text to you in less than 5 minutes. So that's right. It is just company policy, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let me have the information sent to you. Give me about 5 minutes. So hold on, okay? Give me 5 minutes. Let me have it to be done, alrighty?
Yeah, not a problem.
So in 5 minutes time, I'll be having the information sent to you. Wonderful. So I'll be having the call. So let me make a call and I'll get back to you. So don't hang up, okay? Stay on the line, okay?
Okay.
Stay on the line.
There is a massive delay in this. So his phone system sucks. Um Usually pretty much from what I'm guessing, I say something and then probably 5 to 8 seconds later it goes through his phone. That's why I'm not trying to push a whole lot on stuff because it's just getting lost so much. But hopefully he's going to be able to get that information and we can be able to he'll text me the information and we're going to be able to get a bank account or something today, which is exactly what I want. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. Right now we are at 8 likes. I'm really hoping to get up to at least 15 to 20 today. It's not going to cost anything. It doesn't hurt you. It just basically tells YouTube that you like this content and maybe other people will like this content. That's all it does.
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello?
Yes, it's Paul. Your call was just transferred back over.
Oh, hi,
Mr.
Paul.
Mr. Andy is trying to have some things to be done. Okay, so can you just keep on hold the line for me?
Yeah,
He
not a
just
problem.
yes, I'm here. I'm saying, Mr. Andy trying to have a few things to be done. So he trying to look after. So he just asked me to have you hold the line.
Okay.
Okay, so they're trying to have a few stuff been wrapped up. So they want to have things to be done because you said it want to be done today, right?
Yep.
Are you hearing me? You said you want things to be done today, right?
Yes, I do.
So just hold on, okay? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, just hold on.
Yeah, so um like I was saying, if you could just hit the like button, it does really help out the stream and helps push it out to more people and make a lot more people aware of these kind of scams and different things that we do. Um, it does help, and I do want to thank you guys for coming in and hanging out and just being here because just doing that helps spread awareness too. Um, like I said, this call is kind of frustrating for me right now because there's such a huge delay in when he asks a question, when I answer, and then when he hears it. And I'm actually starting to tell that it's about 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds behind, which is really frustrating. I might have to uh, I might have to possibly hang up and call back. They're one to keep me on the line for as long as possible because they see me as a big fish, being able to get $13,000 from me, and they don't want me to hang up because the chances of me getting back through to them are kind of low. So they want to try to keep me on the line as long as possible. Um, and I've got my notes and everything, so we're still good on all of that. Um, Also, very funny enough is that they haven't asked for my name this entire time. They have no idea my name. They have no idea who I am. Nothing. Um, he did. Thank you, Nan. Um, he did go through the basic questions. You know, are you a U.S. citizen? What's your occupation? Blah blah blah, stuff like that. But he never. I don't think he ever asked me my name. Um, in the comments, if you guys do remember him asking, uh, sound off. But I don't think he ever did. I think the only time I've had to say my name was for that Google Voice number. Hello, Pinkster.
What is the name of the bank that you do business with? It's Paul. Hello,
Oh,
are you there?
hello, Paul.
Yes, what is the name of the bank that you do business with?
I go through Chase.
All right, just hold on, okay?
Okay, not a problem. Yeah, he hasn't asked me anything. I think the only time that I've had to say my name during this entire stream was with that Google Voice number, which this isn't that Google Voice number. So, other than that, he hasn't asked me my name. I don't he has no idea even what state I'm in. Actually, now that I think about it, none of the questions or anything um he hasn't asked what state I'm in. He hasn't asked what city I'm in. He has no idea my name. Yeah. So we might be able to use that again. We're probably going to use that against him. But like I said before, I don't want to push him too hard. I don't want to push too hard just yet because I want to try to be as passive and submissive as possible, kind of, to a point, to be able to get that bank account number because that is my goal. I want that bank account number and I'm getting that fucking bank account number. One way or the other, I'm getting that account number. Yeah, Teresa, it's really weird them not asking. Normally, they at least figure out like what state I'm in or what town I'm in or something
Hello,
about
sweetie.
me.
It's Andy. Okay.
Oh, hi, Andy.
Yes, what you do, and I want you to head down to your bank and, and let me know when you're in the parking lot, okay? Stay on the line, okay?
You want me? You want me to now? You want me to go to my bank?
That's right, and let me know when you're in the parking lot, okay? But could you stay on the line until you're at the parking lot?
I can't with this phone.
Okay, is this a cell phone or a landline?
Well, it's a cell phone, but I have to make phone calls over Wi-Fi, and as soon as I get outside of my Wi-Fi, the call's gonna drop. I can connect when I'm back at the bank, though. I can connect to the bank's Wi-Fi there, and that's not a problem. But
Okay,
I'll lose. I'm
okay,
gonna lose the signal as soon as I step outside my house.
okay. And how far is your bank from you?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Okay, that's no problem. What you do then? What you do once you're in the parking lot, you connect to the bank's Wi-Fi. You give me a call, okay?
Okay. And I just give you a call back at this number,
Good. So
right?
call me. That's correct.
Okay. So yeah, give me like 10 minutes, and I'll give you a call
Okay.
back. Do I ask for you or do I ask for Paul?
Uh, Anybody you ask for, okay? I'll be in my office, so if maybe I won't be in my office. I'll be in Paul's office until it is all handled, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and congrats to you once more, and I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Okay. So still, he has no idea who I am. He doesn't have a name. He doesn't have a uh he doesn't have a name. He doesn't have a state. He doesn't have an address. He doesn't have anything. The tax form that they usually ask you questions about, none of it was extremely personal. It sounded like they mostly go for bank accounts with this group too, because excuse me, it sounds like he mostly goes for bank accounts with this crew because he asked very quickly, are you a U.S. citizen? What do you do for a living? Um, and how much is in your bank account and who you bank with. So more likely, this crew goes strictly for bank accounts, which is great for today. Um, yeah, we'll give it about 10 minutes. It's 4:30 right now, give or take. So we'll call him back at about 4:40 ish, and I'm getting a bank account. More likely, what'll end up happening is I'll get to the bank and I'll call him back. He's probably going to want some kind of verification that I'm at the bank, like honk my horn or something like that. Um, yeah, he's probably going to want some kind of verification, like honk your horn, something like that. And then from there, he'll give me the information. Um, and if he doesn't, I'm really hoping he doesn't say, okay, go ahead and withdraw the 13. Because if he wants me to withdraw the 13, then more likely he wants me to mail the money out, and I don't want to mail it out. I want to get a bank account number, and I'm gonna get a freaking bank account number. Let's see. Yeah, Frazzle, it's like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hey, call me? Why? So he just texted me saying, "Hey, call me." So I'm gonna call him and see what's going on. Or it's just gonna ring. Nope, a voicemail. So he texts me, "Hey, call me." Yeah. I'll just play it off as I haven't left yet. I'm still trying to find my wallet or car keys or something. That's an easy thing to just blow off, you know. He just texted me back. Head to the bank right now. Should I still try to call you? So, he's I don't know why he's wanting me to call him. I don't know why he's wanting me to try to call him. That it doesn't make sense. Um but he wanted me to call him. I said I tried to call. I'll try again. Head to the bank right now. Call me when you reach at the back. Not bank. Not BANK. Back. But you just said to call you. But you just said to call you. So I'm going to be a little bit frustrating right here. Yeah, I'm going to be just a little bit frustrating with him right now. Saying, well, you want me to call you, but now you're telling me to go to the bank. Which one is it? Teresa, more than likely not. Um, call me when you are at the bank, okay? Okay. So, yeah, Teresa, more than likely not. If they haven't asked for my name at this point, more than likely they're not going to, not unless I bring it up. KI, huh? Um, yeah, they're probably not. If they haven't brought it up yet, then they're probably not going to. Not until I bring it up. And when I bring it up, that's going to be at the end when I make them rage. That's going to be a good one when I do get to that point because they are going to be. I'm wondering which one I talk to because right now um, Andy is the one that's kind of taken the reins, taken control of this scam. Um, and Paul has basically taken a back seat and just like handling the, oh, you're still there. Oh, okay, just making sure. So, Andy, the problem with Andy, and I agree, Teresa, uh, Andy might have a temper, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder. It's going to take a little bit longer to get him there because he does sound just speaking with him, he does sound more like he has um he has the customer service kind of background that's going to keep him more level-headed and cool. Pinkster, this is a publisher's clearinghouse scam. Just a quick overview since I know you just got in here. Apparently, I won $8.5 million, a brand new Mercedes Benz, 2025. He wanted me to make sure I knew that, and 10,000 a week for life. The originally he wanted me to go and open up a new bank account so that he could just deposit the money straight into that. I told him no, many multiple times. I told him that I can only do this through a bank transfer. He then tried pawning it off to doing a Cash App. I told him no. He tried saying he's gonna talk to an associate to get it to go through that. I It took too long. He ended up passing me off to his buddy, who's claiming to be Andy Goldberg, and Andy Goldberg. From speaking with him, he sounds more of a, like we've said in chat, he sounds more of like a closer. Like he's it sounds like he has customer service background, either customer service or some kind of managerial position, for a background. And hello, please stay tuned. Um, it sounds like he's got a some kind of history as a managerial role or a customer service role, because he was able to just the words he's saying and the level tone he has makes me think that he does. Um, and he was able to figure out basically. No, I didn't say anything. Shut up. Go away. He was able to basically use diffuse the situation to be able to make it clear why I want what I want, and that's basically where we're at right now. Andy Goldberg has basically taken control of the scam. He's taken control of the scam, and he's trying to uh, get together some account information. Now, my problem is one of the issues I'm probably gonna end up having is with Paul. Paul wanted me to go and pull out $13,000 in cash. Now, more than likely, he wanted me to do that so I could do one of two things. I could either a um, get it in a cashier's check and then mail it to a victim slash money mule, or the unlikely one, which I hate when they do. He wants me to go and get that many gift cards. Use the money and buy a shitload of gift cards and just read them off to him that way. I don't like that. I don't want to do that. Our main goal today is to be able to get bank account information, and that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Teresa, the it sounds like they do that. At least Andy sounds like he's done this for a while. Um, it sounds like he's done this for a while. Peter, I feel like he's done it a little bit, not a whole lot, but at least a little bit to know some of the ins and outs. Um, and not But the thing is, he has a temper and a short fuse, because we were able to get him to do a little bit of a rage about the bank account, about me going and opening a bank account, which I was not going to do. But yeah, Teresa, he was able to jump back onto the script a lot faster. Andy was. He was able to jump back onto the script a lot faster, and basically work through and get me to say why I want a bank transfer, and come to that conclusion, narrow down my issues to one singular issue, and focus on, that's why. So, yeah, we're gonna try to get Andy to rage. I should be calling them back here soon. Teresa, I honestly would probably bet that they're semi successful. Um, Not like huge. where every single call they end up getting money, but a decent amount that they can be able to do it. Um, Paul, uh, I feel like he's probably a 30-40% chance of getting paid just because he has that short fuse. But Andy, I feel like Andy is, because he's the really more seasoned scammer, the a more level-headed scammer. He's able to actually get a pretty high success rate, which is really scary too. And you could hear a couple times during the call, you could hear their background phone ringing, which I'm really hoping those aren't victims calling in, and it's just actually his other associates. Well, Teresa, I'm kind of learning they base a lot of that off of your income. If you say that you've got, a decent job where you're making a good amount of money, they'll go for a higher dollar amount. If you make if you say that you've got a lower income kind of job, um, uh, they'll ask for the pennies, which is still a lot. They'll ask for the like $20 or so, or the not $20, but they'll ask for the 500, maybe 1,000, depending on if they get to the point where they ask how much money you have in your account. Um, Most of them don't ask for how much money you have in your account, which is interesting. But it's about time. We'll go ahead and call him back. Hopefully, we can get him to say, um, and more likely he's gonna say, hey, honk the horn 3 times so that I know that you're really in your car. And I'll just pass it off. Oh, my horn doesn't work. Oh, my radio doesn't work. I drive a POS. I don't know what to tell you. Um, just stuff like that, just to pawn it off so he knows that I don't have a whole lot of money, but I've been ooh I've got I because I did tell him that I've got like 45,000 in my savings account, and I'm using that money to save up for a brand new car. That's what I can do. Yeah. So we'll call them. Thank you, Teresa. I know it's been like a month since I've been on, and trust me, I've been itching. I've been really, really itching to try to get back on. Okay, it's dialing, but it's not picking up. So we will text him. Hey, I'm at the bank now. Hey, I'm at the bank now. So we'll see what he says. Because that'll tell us what our next move will be. He did say call. Okay, we'll try calling. Just to see if he answers. He might. Plus, they do have a really shitty connection. And he did call me back saying, okay, I'm here, pick up the damn phone. So I know they're active. I know they are listening and they are waiting. Give me a call ASAP. I'm trying. Pick up your damn phone and I will be able to talk. Okay. Yeah. Hello?
Okay. Yes. Are you at your bank now?
Yeah, I'm at the bank.
Oh,
So
oh,
what am I
okay.
supposed to be doing
Wonderful.
here?
Okay. I'm getting the information now. Okay. I just contacted Todd, so I'm getting the information now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just stay at the bank parking lot, and once I provide it with you, you head inside to have the transfer to be finished. Okay.
Okay, so I just stay on the line in my car waiting for you?
That's correct.
Okay, so how long will it be?
Okay, I am on my phone now waiting for him to say, here is the information, so it won't take long, okay? Your bank closes at what time? 5 o'clock, am I correct?
No, my bank closes at 6 and
At
it
6?
is 4:50 right now.
Your bank close, that's strange. It's my first time here about a bank closes at 6.
Yeah, I talked to one of the tellers about it. They said that they try to make it so that the bank stays open a little bit later at 6 o'clock because there's a lot of people who end up getting off work at 5. So this gives that little bit of buffer so people or you'll hang up. Let's call him back. Yeah, I'm trying to call you back. He just texted me again. Call me back. Here, you know what? You call me. Yeah, it sounded like he's got such a crappy phone connection that it just hangs up. I don't know what's going on with his phone, but it sounds ridiculous. I just text him because he texted me saying call me back. I replied you call me, so maybe he'll call me. Hopefully. Um, and you're right, Teresa. He has no idea what time zone I'm in, so he has no idea what what really is going on. Like I said, he doesn't even know really who he's talking to. So I'll try calling him just in case. Maybe he'll answer. Sometimes they will.
Paul, okay?
Oh, hey, Paul.
Yes, the call disconnected. You said you're at the bank in the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on for me because Mr. Andy's on the line, okay?
Okay, yeah, not a problem.
Hey, sweetie, can you hear me?
Uh, Andy?
Yes, it's Andy. Todd just called me back. He says that they're having some problem with the wire transfer. So you are at your bank now, am I correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, could you ask them at your bank for a cashier's check?
I could, but like I said before, I want to do a bank transfer.
Okay, you
That's
want to do
like
a
I
bank?
said, that's the quickest and easiest way for me to be able to do this.
Yes, that I do understand, but as you said, you want it to be done today.
Again? Really? Hi, honey. And he hung up again. Call me. I'm trying to call you. Andy?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. What did you say before?
Well, I said that I need to do a bank transfer for this, and I told Paul this already once before. I don't know what kind of strings you need to pull. Why? No, no, no. You're not hanging up on me constantly.
Okay, yes. Okay, well, what I'll be doing, let me have it. Would you let me try to have it sent to an account at the moment? Okay, give me a second there, because Todd is not getting back to me in time, so it'll take a while. Okay,
Okay, so how long is a while? How long am I waiting here for?
it it will be under 10 minutes. Okay, under 10 minutes. That I can assure you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you send the line now. Let me contact back. Let me try to contact Dave. Dave is more active than Todd. Okay, Todd is a busy person, so sometimes he's on the phone with somebody else. So it will take a time to get to him. So let me try to contact Dave and see what Dave says. Okay.
Okay, that works then.
Okay, wonderful. Give me a second there.
Again, I'm pretty sure he thinks that I'm a female because he keeps saying sweetie and dear, which is annoying. Very, very annoying. But, well, like I said, I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm getting a bank account number. One way or the other. He wanted me to get a cashier's check, and they want me to do a cashier's check so that way I can mail it to a mule slash victim, which, if push comes to shove, I'll do. Um, I don't want to go down that road. I want to get a bank account number. Um, but if he keeps jerking me around with this, I might have to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to be annoying about it. I'm going to annoy the ever living shit out of him until he gives me a bank account number, one way or the other. I have him on mute right now, so he won't hear any of this. Um, but we're going to right now. He said he's talking with somebody else, so more likely this is a group, um, a smaller medium sized group, probably 4 or 5 guys, uh, at least four for sure. Um, we've got Paul, who was the initial guy that we talked to, and now we've got Andy, who is usually a pretty the more seasoned person. I can't remember the other guy he said, but the first initial guy that he said he's trying to get the information from. So that's at least a third guy, and now he's trying to get a hold of a fourth to get information because the third guy's not working. So, with that, we at least have four confirmed that he's talking with. Four people confirmed in his group. So we're going to try to. Maybe we could try to get him to put all four, end up getting all four on the phone. Um, I'm betting I could probably get him to get that fourth guy. See if maybe that fourth guy is in the room with him. Because right now, honestly, that probably won't happen because honestly, it's probably just the two of them in the room. It's probably just the two of them in the room um, at probably Paul's house. And the other two that he's talking to try to get the information from are probably at home or doing their own thing. And he's trying to get a hold of them to get account information from them. Um, and that's why it's taking so long is that he's got to wait for them to either answer their phone or answer a text message. That's why it's taking so long because if they were in the room, it'd probably go a lot faster. But in the meantime, how are you guys? How is everyone? I know it's been a while since I've been on, since I've been live. Life here has been kind of crazy a little bit. So with that, I've been really itching to try to stream. Today I was able to today. Obviously, I'm wanting to stay on till at least probably 6 tonight. Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. Depends on what's going on. Um, and I've been trying to still pump out videos once a week. So far, for this week's video, I should have it out and ready by. I should have it out probably today or tonight. Um, More likely tomorrow night. I'm definitely gonna work on it tonight and finish it up tonight and be able to try to post it. So if you are a member, if you are part of the members club, you should be able to see the video either tonight or tomorrow night. If you want to be part of the members club, down below, right below this stream, you'll see a button that first it's going to say subscribe. So if you're not a subscriber, you do have to subscribe. Hit subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to ding you or anything. Just hit subscribe. It really helps out the stream and the channel in general. From there, it'll turn to a join button. From the join button, you can click on that. Right now, YouTube doesn't let me change the pricing for anything, so I suggest everybody just sign up for the tier 1 for membership. It is $2.99 a month. For that, you're going to get to see videos before the general public, usually 12 to 24 hours before they post public, which is pretty cool. You'll
Okay,
also.
sweetie. I
Oh,
just got the account number, so I'm waiting for the wire number now to come across. Okay.
okay, yeah, not a problem.
Okay, give me a couple seconds. I got the account number already, so I'm waiting for the wire number now to come across to have it to be done.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay.
Um, with with it, you like I said, you get to see videos up to 12 to 24
Also,
hours.
sweetie, it is my first time doing a wire transfer here because normally I handle the one in the mail because that is my part of the job. So, what do you need to have the transfer to be done?
Well, in a bank account number and a routing number, the person's name and the bank that it's being sent to. That's
Okay,
usually
so
what they ask me for when I have done a wire transfer.
you don't need a wire number, right?
No, just a bank account number, a routing number, the person's name, first and last name, and what bank it's being sent to.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, thank you for that. You see, you're not too old to learn. You see, I'm here 46 and I'm still learning here right now. Thank you very much, sweetie.
Yeah, yeah, not a problem.
Okay, just let me get the information right now.
Oh my god, my chair almost broke. So he basically just admitted that he mostly does the mail ones, uh, mailing in cash or a cashier's check. That's the one he mostly does. He fully just admitted it right there. So what we're going to try to do is, God, this guy is this guy doesn't really know fully what he's doing. If I'm having to give him this information, he doesn't really know what he's doing. So that's hilarious. That's true, Teresa. It is kind of that double-edged sword, to where I shouldn't be teaching him, what's required, but at the same time, I kind of have to be able to get the information I want. Um, but one way or the other, He should be able to. Yeah. Well, God, you're right, Teresa. We are teaching him about this part of the scam, and that's a bad thing. But we're getting the information we want and the information we need. And one way or the other, we're getting this information. Um, personally, personally, I prefer it if they text the number and text the information, mostly because it makes it easier to transfer and take note of and everything. Because him giving it to me orally, pause, him giving it to me over the phone, um, it increases the chances of a mess up, a screw up somewhere down the line. Um, and I don't like that. I want to be able to have everything done and over with right then and there, no problem. Uh, that's why I usually like it when they. That's why I was trying to push earlier for him to text me the information. Just text it to me, and when I get to the bank, I can just go straight in. Um, it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, with the members club. Also with the members club, you can, like I said, you can get videos up to 12 to 24 hours before they're posted public. You can also get any exclusive members only content. For instance, sometimes I'll post on YouTube members only posts of things like emails, uh, any information, any documentation that they send me, I'll usually post as a reference online on YouTube. So that way you guys can be able to see what exactly I'm seeing. Because right now with my setup, I'm not actually able to do that, um, do a screen share. But if you do become a member, you do get access to that, and it does help. Let's see. Let's just go over chat real fast. And I agree, Frazzle. This can end up leading to a victim. Like I said, 7 out of 10 times, it's a victim that they give me the information for. I think my dialer froze again. 7 out of 10 times, it's a victim that they end up giving me information to, and I use that information to. Yeah, my dialer froze. Nope, it's back. And 7 out of 10 times they give me the information to a victim, and when we report it, um, the advocacy group that I send it to, they usually end up contacting the victim and basically talking them through what is going on, because usually it's an elderly person, somebody in their 80s or 90s, and they don't fully understand how deep they are into it. So, uh, it's a good way to be able to also help a possible victim. No, Teresa, I haven't actually heard from Christian in a while. Not since he posted that he was transferring spots. I'll try contacting him later tonight. Um, he's running his own business, so I'm not really going to try to stress too much about him having to be in on these live streams or anything. He can get in when he's able to, and I know right now he's going through a transition period with that, so it can be a while. And you're right, Frazzle. All he's got to do is Google that, and boom, he's got all the information he needs. But oddly enough, not a lot of scammers want to Google stuff, which is weird. Completely weird. Let's check in with him to make sure he's still alive. Yeah, hi, Andy.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, hey, okay, just making sure that you're still here, you're still, alive and kicking. I haven't heard
Yes,
anything.
I'm here alive. I'm just waiting for your text to come through. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So don't worry, it won't take long. Um, it's not my side. It's on Dave's side because Dave is moving really slow too. So that's just him. Okay. But once it reaches over to me, I'll let you know this instant. Okay.
okay, not a problem.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Again with the sweetie. God, that's getting annoying. Okay, so we at least know he's alive and well. So he's waiting on Dave, who is, like I said, the fourth member of his group. More likely, Dave is not in the house or the room with him. More likely, Dave is somewhere else, probably running his own scam. Um, and he's just waiting on the information from him, and we will get that information one way or the other. Um, like I said, he's already fully self-admitted. Andy has already fully self-admitted that mostly does the uh, he mostly does the mail in ones, the cashier check or the cash itself. And those ones are really interesting too because it's literally um, usually they'll have you, if it's a cashier's check, they'll usually have you put it in an envelope or something and mail out the envelope to whatever address they give you. Um, and sometimes they'll have you put it in like stuff it in between a magazine or something and send out the magazine. Um, but they'll, if it's cashier's check, they'll do that. With the cash, that's when they usually. Okay, I thought I heard something. With the cash, that's when they usually get you to. That's usually when they get you to stuff it inside of a magazine and mail out the magazine to a mule. Um, uh, Pinkster, he might have me go get cash, but not a lot of PCH scammers, at least that I've noticed, not a lot of PCH scammers end up doing Bitcoin. I don't know why. Usually they, hello, Laura. Usually they will do cash, bank transfers. They'll have you open up bank accounts, or they'll have you mail something. Um, so okay. I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
sweetie. I'll be having the information texted over to you now. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're going to text it to me.
Yes. I don't want to make any mistakes, so I'll be texting it.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. It will be sent to the sponsors. Okay.
It'll be
So it
sent
will be
what?
sent. It will be sent to the sponsor. So it will be sent to Miss Julianne Ha. Okay.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just waiting for him to text it to me, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted him to text me. Um, because that way we can be able to get it for sure. I can write it down. I can be able to send it off to who I need to, and we can be able to have that information. Um, that's preferable. Now, what I'll do from here is I'll take that information. I'll send it out to who I need to. But I'll tell him is that I'm gonna leave the car in the phone, or leave the car in the phone. I'm gonna leave the phone in the car, I'm gonna head into the bank, and I'll probably hang up on him. It's no big
Okay,
deal
give me a
because at
second.
this
I'm
point
having the text now.
it's
Okay,
whatever.
that is the name and the address. So I'll
Oh,
be
okay.
having. Okay, and it is the PNC bank. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. So, okay. So
hold on, sweetie.
I
Hold
have.
on.
Oh, hold on.
Yes. You may speak now, sweetie.
What's that?
Yes, I'm saying. What were you saying?
Okay, so I got the text message. It came through. I'll go ahead and head into the bank, and I'll get this
Hold
done
on,
for you. Okay?
sweetie. Let me have the rest of information sent. It is not all information, okay?
Oh no, it's not. I do need the account number and the routing number.
Okay. Hold on. It is 0 4. Let me.
Okay, so I see the that first number. Is that the account number?
Hold on. I'm trying because hold on, dear.
Okay, so we have a name, address, all that information, which is absolutely beautiful. We can report all that. We have a bank. I'm assuming uh, a second. He sent a second text message, which I'm assuming this first string of numbers is the account number, and the wire number. I don't know what the wire number is. I'm
Okay, sweetie. The one that is marked wire number, okay? As you know, that the routing number is 9 digits, correct?
yes.
Good. So the one with 9 digits is the routing number, okay?
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. So I just had the information sent to you. So repeat what you have there. Let me know that you didn't make any mistakes.
Okay, you want me to repeat all of it?
That's correct.
Okay, not a problem. I have just 1 second.
Okay, sweetie. And as I did explain to you first, there are no third parties allowed in your price until it's at your doorstep or safely in your hand, okay?
Okay.
So you don't mention the company's name to the bank or my name or even Mr. Paul's name. You head into the bank. If they ask you what the wire transfer is for, just say it is for a member of your family or even your cousin, okay? Just to be safer on your side, okay?
Okay, why can't I tell the bank people? I mean, I should be
Okay,
able
as I
to trust
explained
the
to you
bank
first,
people.
sweetie, there are no third parties allowed in your price, okay? That is just company policy, okay? It has
Well,
been going
I'm
okay
not
for.
transferring it to them. I'm just letting them know that I won a prize.
Okay, sweetie. As I did explain to you first, there are no third parties allowed here. You can
Hey,
mention.
Andy, just a second. Andy, you know that I'm a man, right? I'm not a female.
Pardon?
You know I'm a man because you keep calling me
Yes.
sweetie.
Sorry, it's just bad habit. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's bad habit. And as I said now, that there are no third parties allowed. Okay. So I know you want to mention this to your band, but it is just company policy to have it to be kept between the company and the sponsors and the winners until it's at your doorstep.
Okay,
Once you
but
have your
how is
prize
it a
and your
third
check,
party if I just tell them that I want a prize? How's that third
it is
party?
it is just company policy. Okay. It's just company policy. I want you to abide by the company rules as much as I do, okay? Would that be an issue to you?
Well, no, it shouldn't be an issue. I'm just wondering why it's not allowed. Because I mean, a bank teller they should be a trusted person.
Yes, yes, I do know. I do understand what you're saying, but sweetie, it is just company policy, okay? I know what you mean. So once I'm at your estate, I'll explain everything to you in person, okay? But I want to get this to be done first, then we can talk afterwards, okay, sweetie?
Oh, I did have a question. You're in New York, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so with the fly time and everything, I should be getting my prize tomorrow then, correct?
It depends on how fast this process goes, okay?
Well, to be able to get from New York to where I'm at, it's like 12 hours flight.
Yes,
So, if anything, I still have to wait till tomorrow.
yes, yes. That I
Then,
understand,
plus,
okay?
not only fly time, the closest airport is, I mean, if you want to be able to fly to my state, that would be down to our main capital, and from there it's like a 5 6 hour drive from there to where I live. So I'm definitely not getting my prize till tomorrow, right? Because you're going to be flying to my state, right?
Once we have everything to be in process, we'll be on our way after that, okay? So once the wire transfer is gone through, we'll be on our way heading to your
Well,
state,
no,
okay?
I understand that, and
Okay,
Andy,
okay.
I understand that. I'm just trying to clarify. I am getting this tomorrow, right?
It, it depends, okay? It depends, all right? If it is done today, it will be delivered to you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, so if it's done today, I'll definitely be getting it tomorrow.
If it is not tomorrow, it will be on Wednesday, okay? But it won't pass Wednesday, okay?
Okay, so at the very least, it'll be Wednesday.
That's correct. No
Okay.
later than Wednesday.
And if you guys do end up, if we do end up getting this done today, and you guys do end up flying to my state, you guys will fly tonight, then, correct?
Pardon?
If we do get this done today, you guys will end up flying to my state tonight, correct?
Yes, we'll be on your way off by tonight, but the car won't be delivered to you until Wednesday or Tuesday, okay? But the check will be delivered to you instant, all right? But the car will be delivered to you afterwards, okay?
Okay, so if you guys fly out to my state tonight, that means you'll have to end up getting a hotel room uh nearby. Either are you guys thinking of getting a hotel room at the state capital or in my town?
Okay, what I'll be doing, I can't say because I won't be the one to be doing all that. I am just a mere worker here. Mr. Todd will be the one to handle all that, okay?
Oh, Todd. Mr.
That's
Todd.
correct.
Is he there?
That's
Would I be
Todd
able to talk to
Salon.
him?
No, Mr. Todd is not in office now. He has been on the road from after 5, but he'll be here by 9, 10 o'clock, which he'll be coming back for his stuff to head home.
Oh, 9 10 o'clock tonight?
That's yeah, yes, that's when Todd will be back here. Maybe if he's back earlier, I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just trying to get the logistics of this. If he gets back to the office, okay, let's back up a little bit more too. I get this done tonight. The wire transfer goes through. Everything's set up on my end. Todd is able to get back to the office by 9, 10 o'clock tonight. If he gets back to the office about 9, 10 o'clock tonight, that means he would end up getting on the plane maybe an hour or two after that, correct?
Yes, because Todd is the manager, and we can't leave without Todd. Okay, so if he's here by tonight, we'll be on our way. But if he's not here by tonight, we'll be on our way tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, so if he gets there by 9, 10 o'clock, he gets on a plane about midnight. That means you guys should be at least in my state by 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, correct? And
Sweetie,
even if he shows
I'm
up,
not.
and even if he leaves tomorrow, I mean, I'd hope he doesn't leave by tomorrow, because if he leaves tomorrow, that means he's probably not going to be even in my state until 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow, in at night, right?
Pardon?
Well, if he leaves tomorrow at 9 o'clock, like you said, that means he won't be in my state till about 9 o'clock tomorrow night, which means then I would definitely have to end
As
up
I
getting
said,
my prize on Wednesday.
uh, 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 hold on. I'm not a human calculator, so I can't say. Okay, but
Well,
we'll
it
be
takes
there.
12
Okay, I
hours to
can
get
say.
from New York to my state. So, whatever time he leaves, just add 12 hours to that. It's kind of simple math.
Hello.
Yes, hello? Who's this?
Yeah, you're speaking with Mr. Paul now. Okay.
Oh, hi, Paul.
All right. Andy have just had the call transferred over.
Oh,
What are you waiting on to get the transfer been done?
nothing. I was just trying to get some things confirmed with him, just to try to get, some clarification on everything, because I'm just making sure all my ducks are in a row with this. Now, it takes 12 hours to fly from New York, where you guys are,
All right,
to
Andy. All
where
right,
I'm
Andy.
at.
Andy's
And
on the phone with
and
the span. Andy is
what
on the
time
phone
is
with the
it right now where
Spencer.
you guys are?
All right, hold on, because um, it's after seven.
It's after
7:27.
Oh, it's 7:27? Wow, you guys are at the office late.
Right. Well, as I told you, we need you to get things done because you're the one holding us up here,
Oh
and we
no,
need to
no,
get things done and
Paul,
over
Paul,
with.
Paul. I'm not trying to hold you
You
guys up. That is the last thing I want to try to do, because, I want to try to receive this money. This is my money, you
no,
know
but
what I
no,
mean?
but what are you
And
saying?
I'm
No,
trying to make
what
sure
are you
that
saying?
all of my
What
ducks
are
are in a
you saying?
row,
All right, listen.
because
All right,
it's
everything is
12
gonna be
hours to
fine.
be able
Let
to
me
get
to think
from there
about
to
that.
here,
Listen,
and
listen.
I'm just trying to make sure
Can you
that
just
there's going
listen?
to be enough time from when you guys leave to when you arrive in my state.
You're not listening. You
Well,
get all of the
I'm trying
information, and you
to
said you want to get things done.
explain, and
All
you're
right,
not
but
letting me explain.
I. All right, I told you
No,
to let
Paul.
me to think about
Okay,
all of that. What is
but
gonna
Paul,
be
you're
done?
not answering me.
I'm answering you, but what are you saying? You get the information, and you said you want to get things done before the bank is closing,
Well,
but you're
no,
still
Paul,
holding up
Paul,
our
Paul,
time here.
Paul. You want me to
Are
ask
you at
these
the
questions?
bank?
No, yes, yes, but
Where are you?
I'm trying to get my questions answered, Paul. I am the winner here.
What is the question? What
Okay?
is the question? What is the question? What is
Well, first, why am I hearing a dog in the background?
you don't hear a dog?
I heard a little dog barking. I heard
You
a
didn't hear a
dog.
dog.
I heard a dog. At the beginning of our phone call, I heard a child. What's going on in your office right now?
All right, what I'm saying to you now, are you planning on receiving your prize or not? You can let me know now.
Yes, I want to receive my prize. That's why I'm on the phone with
All right,
you.
so
That's
you're gonna do
why
what you told
whenever
me.
this
You're
call
gonna do
has
the transfer
dropped,
or not?
that's why
I
whenever
don't
this
have
call
time
has
to wait.
dropped,
Okay,
I
I'm on
have
the
been
phone very long
calling you
time now with
back.
you.
If I
I
don't
have
want this
need to
prize,
get
I
things
wouldn't
to
be
be
trying to
done.
call you
All right,
back.
here what you do. Here what you do.
No,
Tomorrow I will call you. I
no,
don't have
Paul.
time to wait. Okay.
Paul, wait, no, because if that
I
happens
don't
that
have
way,
time to wait.
I'm not going to be able to get my prize until probably Thursday. And Andy Goldberg
I don't
promised
have
me
time. I
that
told you let me
at the very
let me
latest,
let me
Andy Goldberg
let all right,
promised
hear
me
what you
that
do.
I
Hear
would
what
get
you
my
do.
prize on Wednesday.
Listen.
But if I wait till tomorrow to get
Listen.
everything done and to contact you guys to let you know that this went through, I'm not getting my prize till at least Thursday. And that's ridiculous. Okay, you got to account
I
for
told
the
you
drive time for you
let
guys to go
me
to the airport, which, I don't know how far away you guys are from the airport, but I assume
you
it's a couple
don't
hours
worry. Listen,
away.
listen,
And so, a couple hours
You
drive to
don't
the
worry.
airport,
You let me.
12-hour
All right, listen
flight
what I'm
to
saying to you.
get from New York to my state. Then at least 5 to 6 hours drive from my state
Listen. Can you
capital
just listen?
to where I
Can
live.
you just listen?
I mean, that's a
You're not
lot of
listening. You're not
time.
listening.
Well, I'm
All right,
not
listen. Can you just listen?
Okay,
Can you
Paul,
just
you
think
say I'm
to
not
worry
listening.
about
No,
all of
Paul,
that?
you say I'm not listening, but I'm talking and you're trying to not let me talk. There's a difference right here. Okay?
You're not listening to what I
No,
am telling you. You're
I'm
not
trying
listening.
to
You're only talking,
no,
but you're
I'm
not
not
listening.
listening because I'm trying to get out my thought and get my thought out to you so that you can be able to understand what I'm saying. And you're not letting me by you constantly interrupting me.
Okay, Andy is back now.
Oh,
Okay, I
hello,
got his phone
Andy.
responses.
Wait,
Okay.
why am I now
Okay.
talking
Yeah.
with
So what?
you? What
I
happened to
told you I
Paul?
was on the phone with the sponsors.
No, you didn't tell
Paul is
me.
yeah,
You
Paul
didn't
is
tell me
right
that.
here.
Paul kind of
No.
just mumbled through a half-assed excuse on why I was talking with him.
What happened with Paul? Could you explain to me?
Well, I was trying to explain to him what's what I was trying to explain to you, and then he kept trying to cut me off, and it wasn't getting through. What I was trying to explain to him was he wanted me to
Oh.
get this done tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And I told him, no, that can't happen because if I get it done tomorrow at 9 o'clock, that means I'm pretty much guaranteed not to get my prize until at least Thursday, considering how much traveling you guys are
Okay.
going to
So.
end up having to do. Because it's from, like I
Okay.
was telling him, I don't really know how far away you guys are from the airport, but I assume a couple hours away from your building to the airport. So a couple hours to the airport, then 12 hours flight time from New York to my state, then 5 to 6 hours drive time from the state capital where the airport is to my town. I mean, that's a long time. And I wouldn't be getting my prize until Thursday, and you, Andy, promised me that I would get my prize at the very latest Wednesday.
Okay. Could I speak now, sweetie? I'm
Sure.
sorry for calling you
Well,
that, but this habit. Could I speak now? Okay. As I did explain to you first, yes, I promise you that it will be delivered to you no later than Wednesday. But it has to be done tonight. It is not a lot of travel. It will be done, okay? But if you could calm down, let me do my job for you, you would understand what I'm here trying to do for you, okay?
well, I'm
But
trying
what
to
you're doing
calm
now,
down
you're
and let you do your job,
you you
but
you
you guys
but you
keep
are
not
killing
letting
time.
me talk and try to explain my point on why I'm worrying about all this stuff, and it's getting really frustrating.
Okay, you may speak.
So, who I first off, I want to know how many people are going to be coming to deliver my prize.
Okay, me, Andy, Todd, Paul, and also Deborah. Four plus the driver, five plus the camera team, which would not be there until the day after. So it will be approximately 10 persons.
Okay, what do you mean the day after? The day after you guys arrive at my state?
That's correct. They won't be there the exact time that we are there, but they'll be there afterwards. Okay, but they'll be there.
Okay, so that would add even more time, but for me getting my prize,
Uh, um,
that would almost
okay, could I
guarantee that
speak
I wouldn't
now?
get my prize until Thursday or Friday. So are we changing
Okay,
things
could I
up
speak
now
now?
that I would not be getting my prize until Wednesday or Thursday, or I'm sorry, Thursday or Friday?
It was Wednesday, but could I speak now?
Sure.
But my first question is, where are you exactly now? Because you sound like you're still home.
No, I'm in my
As we
car.
all know, that bank is a public place, and what I'm hearing now is that I'm hearing a coffee in the background, and I'm not hearing any movement at all.
Well, I'm in my car.
Okay, you're in your car. I see. So what you could do now? What you're doing now is you're killing time here. I don't know why you're killing time, but all these questions are going around in a circle. You asked me, I answered, then you ask another question, and the questions don't stop. So I don't understand why they never stop and why you're trying to kill time. You
Well,
say your bank
I'm
closes at
trying
6.
to ask my
Um,
questions and
could I?
nobody's
You see,
answering
I'm
them.
talking now. I'm
Okay,
talking now, and you
okay.
cut me off.
I'm not trying to cut you off.
Okay,
There's a
what I'm saying now.
delay in our phone. See, I'm saying something, and then about 5 seconds later, you're hearing it. That's what's going on here. Okay, so that's where you're hearing me trying to. Well, on your end, you're hearing it as me interrupting you, but I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm just trying to get my questions answered, and I'm not really getting a straight answer. And yes, it's frustrating me.
Uh, I answered all your questions straight. I did not go around your questions, but what you do when I answer a question, you ask another question and another question. It's like you don't want them to stop. You're trying to cut off time and trying to kill time.
No,
You say your bank
I'm
closes at
asking.
6.
So I'm
Normal
asking
bank closes
questions,
at
and that's a
5.
problem. These are
No, it's not
questions
a
that
problem because no.
I thought of on my drive from my house to the bank. Okay, these are questions that I thought
Okay,
of
good.
sitting in the bank parking lot for the last, I don't know, half an hour or more, waiting for you guys to get this
O-
information to me
Okay,
so that I could be able to have it. And I've come up with a lot of
okay,
questions and I
and now
wanted to try to get them answered.
and
So I'm just trying to get them
and now that you
answered.
have the
And I don't
questions,
understand why that's a problem.
okay. No, it's not. I've been here on the phone with you a very long time now, so it is frustrated for me now. I told you that you should do it tomorrow, and you said no, you want it to be done tonight. And I got the information sent to you, and now you won't even head into the bank to have it to be done. You're in your car now, you're killing time. Why?
No, I'm trying
You
to
give
get
me
my
you give me a straight.
questions answered.
Give me a straight. And
I'm
what is
trying
your
to get my
question?
questions answered.
What is your
I
question?
explained this to
You're
you.
asking me about time, hours.
Yes,
We are not in
yes,
mathematics class.
because I'm trying to
We are
make.
not in math
Because
class.
you told me
You
yes or no,
well,
Andy, you told me yes or no that I will get my prize absolutely no later than Wednesday. Yes or no?
yes, I said that to you. I did say
Okay,
that to
okay.
you.
So now that
So
we've
why are you
established that,
calculating
no, Andy,
time? This,
shush,
that,
shush,
that.
Andy, shush. Now that we've established that, I'm getting some outside information. Well, not outside information, but Paul is telling me
Mm.
that it is going to
Oh,
take
I see.
longer. Paul told me that it would end up taking longer after I explained some of these logistics to him. He's telling me that it's going to take longer. And now you told me maybe 5-10 minutes ago that it would end up taking even that yes it would end up taking longer and that I would not get my prize until probably Thursday or Friday. Yes or no? That is exactly what you told me.
What did I exactly say to you? No,
you
you're
told me
no,
you
no,
told
no,
me
I don't
that
understand.
at the
You
that
hold on for
you
me.
first told me that I would be getting my prize no later than Wednesday. More than likely I'd get my prize tomorrow. Then you switched it to no later than Wednesday. Now you're telling me that
Yes, because I don't listen.
that with all of
Why
these
I said to
logistics
you
and
that no
everything, now that
later.
we've actually dived into the
What I
logistics
see with you
of
now is that
what's
when you
going
start
on,
talking, you don't stop
you are
talking.
now telling me that I'm not going to be getting my prize until probably, what'd you say, Thursday, maybe Friday?
Hold on. Did I say that to you?
Yes, yes, you told me that.
So no, you listen to me now. Why are you lying? First you're killing time. Now you're lying. So that is too. Oh, and there is a coffee in your background once more.
Okay, yes, it's
So
coughing.
what
Somebody
you do? You
walking by my car coughing. Is that a crime? Do I need to roll down my window and yell at them? Is that
no.
what you want me to do?
That person walked past your car over 3 times.
Okay, so
I don't seem to
I'm not the
understand.
police. I don't
What
care what other people do. As long as they're not
what you do?
harming
Take a
me
photo
or
now and
harming my property, I don't give two flying shits what they do. And neither should you.
what I do. I
Are
work.
you the
Listen to
police?
me. I
No,
work
are
hard
you
for
the
my
police? Yes
job
or no?
here. Do I sound like the police to you?
Obviously not. So you should not care what
Then
other
why
people
are
are
you
doing.
asking?
I
Yes,
do not
I care
care if
because
he's walking up and down
I
my
want to go home to my
he
kids
could walk
now.
up and down next to
Listen
my
to me
car
now. Can
for
I
as
speak
much
now?
as he wants. I do not care.
Could I speak now?
Sure.
I want to go home to my kids now, but I can't leave until you are done here off this phone. But you won't even move to have things to be done. I got 2 kids. I want to go home, but you won't even let me. Why can't just go and have things to be done? I got listen. I don't live at my work, okay? I have a home also. I got kids. I got a wife.
Okay.
I can't stay on the phone with you all night trying to explain
Okay.
this to
Then
you,
answer
wanting
my
over
questions.
5 times.
Then answer my questions.
What is the question?
My question is, am I getting my prize on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday?
I said it will be done and depends on how fast this process goes, but it won't pass Wednesday, tomorrow or Wednesday, no Thursday, no Friday.
No,
If the transfer
Andy,
is done tonight,
we've
listen to
already
me now.
worked out. You and I have already talked about the logistics of this, and we've already determined I'm not getting my prize tomorrow. There's no way possible that I'd be getting my prize tomorrow. We've already worked this out, you and
Could
I.
I speak now?
Okay, so I don't
No,
know why you
no,
keep
I haven't.
saying that I'm going to
No,
be getting my prize
no. You
tomorrow
work
when
this out. I haven't.
obviously I'm not going to be getting my prize tomorrow.
Okay,
Logistics
what you
wise,
do now?
I'm
Could you
not
take
getting
a
my
photo?
prize tomorrow.
Listen. We are not in math class, okay? So could I speak now?
Well, maybe you should take a math class because obviously you're not very good at math when I'm explaining to you these
I'm not
logistics
good at you asking questions. The one question over five times and different.
you're not
Listen to
understanding
me. You
simple
listen to me
math.
now.
Simple
Why
math.
can't you stop talking?
12, take
Why
whatever
can't
time
you
it
stop
is right,
talking?
take it at whatever time it is, add 12 hours. That's how long it will take to fly from New York to my state. Okay? Logistics wise, it makes no sense and it is physically impossible for you to go from your state to my state by tomorrow and have me get my prize tomorrow.
So that's why I said to you. I know. You see now. No, you're trying to make things difficult now. Why are you? Okay, what you do? You seem like you're not very interested. Do you have an
No,
problem
I'm
that would
very.
like this
I'm.
price here
This is
also?
$8.5 million, Andy. Do
So
you
why are
have
you
eight
taking
and a
me
half
for a
million
joke
dollars?
here? So why are you taking me here for a joke? You
I'm
can hear
not
my
taking
voice.
you
I'm a
here for a
serious
joke.
person. I
Why do you
take
think
my
I'd be
job very
traveling to
serious.
the bank? Why do you think I'd be traveling to the
You
bank,
are not
waiting
at
in
the
the
bank.
bank parking lot
You are
for
not.
over half an hour on the phone with you if I thought this was a
You,
joke?
take a
Why
photo.
would I be doing
Take a
any of
photo
that?
now
Why
at your
would I
bank.
be dealing with the fact that I'm put on hold as often as I have been? Why do you think I'd be dealing with the fact that your phone system sucks and you're constantly hanging up on me? Okay? I take
Okay,
this
I'm
as
sorry about
serious,
our phone
okay? And
system.
I am very
Could I
serious when
speak
it comes
now?
to my money. I am extremely serious when
What
it comes to my money, and I do
you
not
see?
joke around. I do not play around.
What I'm seeing here now is that whenever you start talking, I don't get time to talk because you talk right over to your time and my time. When you talk, I can't talk.
Okay, do
So
you
I can't
not
explain nothing to you because when you talk, you don't stop.
do you not remember the part where I said that there's a delay in our phone line? And when I say something about 5 seconds
No,
ish, it that's when you hear it.
there is no
Okay,
delay.
so I'm trying to be able
There is no delay.
to get this through to you, but obviously you're not understanding.
There is no
I thought I was
there
dealing
is
with a
no
professional
delay.
here.
Listen. I know how a delay on a call sound, and this is not a delay.
No, there's a
I
delay
know how
because
a
I can
delay
hear it
sounds.
on my end when I talk, and I can hear it on a speaker on your end. It's saying what I just said. Okay, so there's a delay, whether you want to admit it or not.
Okay, may I say something to you now?
Sure.
Okay, I'm saying to you first that this prize will be delivered to you. What time does your bank closes? You say six,
Closes in
right?
about 15 minutes.
So why are you still outside before you head inside to do the transfer? What is the
Because
issue
I'm
here
trying
right
to.
now?
Do you not remember me saying I'm trying to get my questions answered?
What you do? Yes, I answered your question already for you, but you asked the same question over 5 times and different, and you want a different answer for the same question. You are a smart person, and that I understand. You're a smart person, but for a
Yes,
smart person, you're
I'm
asking me some silly
intelligent.
questions. Listen, you're smart, but your questions are silly because you ask the same question and different, and you want a different answer for the question. Why is that? Does that make sense to you? You ask me the same question and you want a different answer every time you ask the same question. Whenever I answer, you ask the question again and you want a different answer. I may not be as smart as you can claim, but I know when somebody is killing time. I know. So what you do now? You have a wonderful night. You enjoy yourself.
No,
You
no,
are
no,
home. You're not at the
no, no,
bank.
no, no, no. This sounds like you're
I
hanging
know.
up on me. I've been in sales long enough
Yeah.
to hear when it sounds like somebody's gonna try to hang
Yeah.
up on me. That's not what you're gonna do here.
Yeah,
Okay,
listen,
I'm gonna get my
I got a
money.
life. I got my kid.
No, I don't.
I'm going
Okay,
home
good
right
for
now.
you. You
I
have a
won't wait
family.
on you no
I don't
longer.
care. I want my
You,
money.
you go
Okay, and I
you
want my
go into
questions
the bank
answered
now, or I
before
hang up and go
anything,
home.
and
What is your
you're
choice?
going to answer my questions. And on top of that, now that I think about it, I have not given you guys my name at all. What name do you guys have on that check?
Let me pull up your file for you. Okay, hold on. Okay,
No,
let
you
me go on
shouldn't
my
have to
computer
pull
because
anything up. It should be right there on my file in front of you. What is the name that you
your file
have
is
on
not
my file? What
in
is my
front of
name?
me. Let me go. Let me turn on my computer now. Okay.
Wait, why has your computer not been on this whole time? You should have all of this
Why should
already
it be
done.
on?
You should have my
No,
profile
no.
up on your computer.
Why should it be on?
And you should have all of my information right there, where I live, what town I live in, my name, all of that. And now that I think about it, Paul hasn't asked me anything like that.
And I asked you, why should my computer be on if I'm trying to have the transfer? I was on my phone the whole time, and I am still in Paul office right
So
now.
wait, you have no idea who you're talking to, do you?
Yes, yes. Listen to me. I'm going for your file now.
No, you
My God,
really have no idea who I am, do you? You don't know my name.
don't.
You don't
Of
know my
course, I
name.
know your name.
Then what is my name?
I'm saying I'm on my computer now. Let
No,
me
you
head
just
for the
said,
first place.
of course I know what your
Listen,
name is.
oh my
What
God,
is my name then?
I have to know your name.
You have to know my name, so what is my name?
Um, do I have time for myself to speak?
Say my name. He hung up. Oh, we're gonna try calling him back. I got a feeling though he's gonna end up blocking. Calling, calling. He's not gonna answer. That son of a bitch ain't gonna answer. Okay, we'll try calling him back one more time.
You enjoy yourself, okay? You can stop calling now, okay?
Wait, what?
Have a wonderful day.
No, 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 no,
Stop.
Andy, Andy. This
Listen,
is enough
I
time for you
listen.
to have
No,
booted up your computer.
there is
You
no
already
time
said
now.
that you know what my name. Oh no 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 no! You are not getting away that easy. You are not getting away that easy.
Then you can call once you transfer. Call
No,
back.
no,
For now,
Andy, Andy,
no,
Andy,
no.
Andy.
Wait.
No,
I
Andy,
won't
listen to
waste
me.
no more time
Listen
with
to
you.
me. Be a good
I've been
little
on the
boy and
phone
listen
for
to
two
me.
hours now.
Andy,
I
be a good
won't
little
listen.
boy.
Listen.
Be a good little
I
boy.
won't
Be a
listen to
good
you
little boy and
anymore.
listen. Listen. Exactly, son. Solid. We'll try just this one more time. Yeah, now he's not going to answer. That was great because that was actually the very first phone, or not very first, but that was one of the first calls we made today, which is great timing. Absolutely great timing. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so just in case, we are going to, where I got that number from, we are going to update the post so that others know. 516. So that others know he's live. So that he can get absolutely bombarded. Still active. Oh, what's his name? Paul and Andy. Price 8.5 mil car and 10K a week. Okay. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a very very good one. I'm I'm very happy with that one. That's true. I can still text them. Okay. So I'm texting them. I'm trying to text them to get them to keep going. Ooh. Hopefully we can get them going. That would be beautiful. Okay, so we're going to move on. See what else we can get. I might not have a whole lot longer, though, tonight. Ooh, hi, Onyx. That looks like the same one I just had. 666. No, it's not. Yeah, sure, we'll try it. But welcome in, everybody. We just had an awesome call with the scammer. He he was absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. And what really sealed the deal for him was he he didn't even have the basic information. Like he didn't have my name, he didn't have my state, he didn't have literally anything, which is awesome because we were able to take that and turn it on him. That was a new call. We're going to try him back.
Scammer's phone number. Please do not call.
That's good, but annoying for us. So if you're not familiar with what exactly that was, it was another baiter who hijacked his voicemail. Um, Another guy hijacked his voicemail, and basically it's a warning to everybody that this guy is a scammer. Don't listen to him. Don't call this number, which is great because that whenever anybody calls that number, they're going to be getting that and less likely to become a victim, which is absolutely great. Kind of annoying for us because that means we're not going to be able to talk to him, but I'm okay with that because in the end it helps eliminate the number of victims we could end up having. So we're going to move on from him. Trying to find somebody else. But what did you guys think of that call? Ooh. Just got a text message. This might be an auto reply because it says, hey. Yeah, this might be a automatic reply, which is fine. We'll just call the next number in line. Yeah, Teresa, he was a lot of fun with that. It right off in the beginning, he was trying his best to hold back and trying to do his best with it, but I I figured if I kept pushing him and pushing him and pushing him and pushing him, and him having a voicemail, and him having perceived me purposely interrupting him, he'd eventually crack, which is exactly what ended up happening, which is great. So now, like I said, we'll just move on down the line and hit some more. because unfortunately there's always going to be some. So it's just moving through, and this is a great time for scammers to answer. No, it is a valid entry. Stop being stupid. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just keep moving on down the line. I might not be able to be on much later. I do have an appointment that might be coming by today, so I might not be able to be on much later, but we're definitely going to try and keep going. Voicemail, which is good. Honestly, I'm fine with voicemails because voicemails means that nobody else is going to be able to actively be scammed by them right then and there, which is exactly what we want. We want people to give voicemails. We want people to um, get busy signals when they call. We want all of that because that means that the scammer's not going to be able to get their hooks in the person, which is exactly my whole point of doing this, is to try to limit the amount of exposure these victims end up having. Because if we can limit the number of exposed victims, we can limit the number of all the way victims, which is what we need. Because, like I've said multiple times on this stream, and I'm gonna continue to say it, if we can limit the amount of victims we can have, we can win. Excuse me. The more people we make aware of this, the less amount of victims we have. Less amount of victims we have means less amount of money these guys get. Less amount of money they have, less likely they are to continue scamming, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Took a second to get that out. Sorry. So yeah. Ooh, a text now number. That's interesting. So we'll do that. Then that. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. It really does help out the stream. Helps push it out to a lot more people. It helps push it out to a lot more people, makes a lot more eyes on these kinds of streams and what exactly we do. Hello?
Hi, yes, this is the Publishers Clearinghouse. House. This is Michael here. How may I take your call?
Hi, Michael. I received a phone call earlier today
Mm,
saying that
Yes.
I had won some kind of prize or something, and to
Okay, could
call
I
this
have your
number to
claiming
try
code, please?
to claim.
Could I have your claim code?
I don't actually have a claim code. The voicemail was really like, it sounded almost robotic, and a lot of it was distorted. All I could really hear from it was call this number to try to claim. Um, I,
And could I have your first and last name for the record?
yeah, my name is Tim Smith. Ooh, we'll try him back. Hopefully, he didn't. Hopefully, he didn't catch on. Not available, so he sent me to voicemail. He's sending me to voicemail. He's sending me to voicemail, this bastard. Hopefully we can get him back on the line. Okay, we'll try one more time. Because no longer in service, so he blocked me. He either blocked me or he turned off the phone. One way or the other, it doesn't matter. I don't care. That's exactly what we want. Now, like I was saying before, if you guys haven't already, please hit the like button below this stream. It really does help out the stream and the channel, being able to push it out to a lot more people, so a lot more people can be aware of these scams and how to avoid them. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not going to hurt. It just tells YouTube that, again, hey, this person subscribed. Maybe other people will like uh, this kind of content as well, and helps get the exposure out to a lot more people. This automatically was an automatic pickup. Oh, this is another PCH, and they have me in some kind of queue. That's weird. So we'll try them one more time. Please hold while your call is being transferred to a valued representative. No longer in service. So they either already have my number blocked or they have the phone turned off. I'm hoping for the latter, because that means a lot less people. Onyx, hi. Just jump on up, huh? What are you doing, dude? You don't care as long as you're sitting in Dad's lap? Okay, so we are gonna just keep moving down the list for right now. Seeing what all we can get. I'm hoping to at least get one more. Ooh, this one's kind of old. No, because I know that number's already used. Um, I'm hoping to at least get one more guy on the phone before I have to get off, because that will help. That'll be nice. Yeah, my cat, when he wants attention, he'll jump up in my lap and force me to love him. I have no choice. It is going to be hard to top it, but we are at least going to try, because these guys won't rest, so neither will we right now. A lot of the PCH calls a lot of them are pretty much all we're going to get right now, because a lot of the call centers end up shutting down at 5. And with it being 6 o'clock, the likelihood of one of them answering is very, very low. So we're going to keep trying with them, with PCH ones. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I received a phone call. I think it was yesterday or the day before, saying that I had won some kind of prize. I have a, a confirmation code or something, and the voicemail said to call this number to try to claim. Is this the right department?
Yes, this is the publisher's clearinghouse. We're trying to get to you from when to have your delivery done, but you're never picking up your phone. Okay?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
And will you be home tomorrow?
Well, I should. I do work, and I have a couple doctor appointments. Why?
Because listen, you are a second place winner here at the publisher's clearinghouse. You will be receiving $2.5 million tomorrow. Plus, you will be getting 7,000 each and every week until you're deceased. Okay?
Wait a second. You're saying that I won $2.5 million?
$2.5 million you have won at the Publishers Clearinghouse, and you will be receiving 7,000 each and every week until you're deceased.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Um oh my god, thank you.
Okay, okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make you enjoy the rest of your night, and I'm going to call you in the morning because tomorrow your delivery should be done at the latest 12:30. Okay?
Well, I'm sorry. First off, what is your name?
My name here is Mr. John Cooper.
Okay, John, is there anything that I need to get done on my end?
Hello?
Hello?
You were saying?
Is there anything that I need to get done on my end?
Only thing you will need to do tomorrow is to get your claimers card to have
Hello, John?
certified just check what you rightfully want and
John?
hello?
John, hello?
Hello?
Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. I'm sorry. Can you repeat what all do I need to get done?
Only thing you will need to get tomorrow, you will have to go and get your claimers card, which is a green dot money pack scratch card. That card what you're going to be getting, it you will pay 500 for that card. When the delivery teams comes over tomorrow at 12, you will be receiving back your 500 what you spent for the card. Okay?
Okay, so I've where exactly do I pick up this card?
You will have to go to a closest drugstore, a CVS, a Dollar General, a Piggy Wiggy, a 7-Eleven, or a Walmart, okay?
Oh, I have a Walgreens up the street. Will that work?
So it is a problem to you to get the card now and run back home.
No, no,
So
I can
in the
definitely do
morning,
that.
we will just head off with your delivery.
I can get it done right now.
You could just run through the store right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can run up to
so
the store, no problem.
do you still have do you, do you still have your own automobile?
Yes, I do.
Okay, okay. So only thing I need you to do now, if it is not a problem, I need you to run to the store and get your Green Dot Money Pack scratch card. Okay?
Okay, when I get it, I'll should I call you back?
Right. When you go to the store and purchase the card for the 500, you called me right back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you further information. All right?
Okay, and you said I
All
could get
right?
my prize tomorrow?
Yes, you're going to be getting your prize tomorrow. Tomorrow it's your delivery. That's why we're trying to get to you from the other day to have everything done with. But you're never picking up your phone. All
Oh,
right?
yeah, I'm sorry. Well, would I still be
So
getting would
do
I
what
still
you
be
have to do now. So
would I still be getting like the giant check and a delivery team and a camera crew and a celebrity?
right, you're going to see a special brown and white UPS truck followed by a black limousine pulling up in your driveway tomorrow because we already have all information where we're coming and where we have to go. All right?
Oh, that's amazing. Am I gonna be getting a celebrity?
No, no celebrity is not going to be there. It's only four people. You're going to have me, John Cooper. You're going to have Mary Wilson. You're going to have Mr. David Myers. And you're going to have Mr. John Washington. Okay?
Oh, okay. Okay, and but I'm gonna be having a camera crew though, right?
Right, right.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah,
So,
I can head down to Walgreens and be able to get this done with really fast. I can give you a call back in like 15, 20 minutes. That's not a problem.
all right. Okay, so you can do that and just give me a call. I'm here waiting on your call, okay?
Okay, not a problem. Thank you very much, John. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
All right. So go and get your card and call me right back. Remember, the card should be for 500. When you go to the drugstore, if they ask you what do you want this card to do, tell them you need it to do your own business. Because remember, when you tell them you have win money, remember money break friends and money make friends. All right? So keep
Wait,
your
so
business
I can't
strictly
tell
private
the
and
cashiers
confidential.
or anybody? Cuz I've got a really good friend that like my best friend since high school that works at the store.
Hello?
Can I not tell
Can you
them?
can you can you hear? So you could just wait in the morning when we deliver your prize. You could just told them, okay, keep this as a surprise. All right.
Well, why can't I tell them?
Remember, money break friends and money make friends. Remember, when you do not have no money, no one come at your door, and as soon as they hear you're a winner in our company, they could tell you all sort of things. Okay.
Oh, well, this friend, he has been with me through all of my down parts. Him and I go really far back. He's seen me dirt poor. He's seen me with money. He always comes over. He's a good, genuine friend.
All right. So what is you going to do? You're going to run to the store purchase day. Do you remember what card do I tell you to go and get?
Yeah, you wanted me to get a green dot money pack scratch card.
Right. So I'm going to hang up now, and you're going to go on your way and get the card and come back. You said that you're going to call me in 15 minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm here waiting on your call. There is some information on the card what you're going to provide me with, so I can. So tomorrow in the morning when the delivery teams comes, you do not have nothing to. They will not have nothing more you should do. So only thing I'm telling you to do now is to go on your way, purchase your $500 green that money pack scratch card when the delivery teams comes over. As I already told you, this $500 will be reimbursed back to you. All right.
Okay, yeah, not a problem.
So you're going to be receiving 7,500 tomorrow. The 500 is what you are going to spend on the card right now. All right.
Oh, okay.
So I'm here looking out for your call. Just do what you got to do and call me right back.
Okay,
All
not
right?
a problem, John. I'll talk to you in about 15 minutes, okay?
All right. Bye bye. Love you.
Okay, that was creepy as hell. Absolutely creepy. Um We will write down that number. He almost sounds a little bit, how can I say this? He almost sounds a little bit slow, which is interesting. Or he's reading so closely to that script because he is reading it slow, which honestly, I think he probably has really, really, really thick accent. And because of the thick accent, he can't really pronounce a whole lot of the words unless he really concentrates on them. I cannot believe he said that. I've had that maybe once or twice, which is. So, yeah. Um, Also, there's a delay in it. I noticed again. There's a delay, maybe 5-8 second delay from when I say something to when he responds to it. So this is going to be an interesting one, and I'll probably end up playing it a lot like the other one, where he doesn't. I don't. Yeah. Oh, I can't think. Do you guys remember if I told him my name? I don't think I did. I might be wrong about that. Um, yeah, I can't remember if I told him my name or not. Um, but he really has no information about me, which is going to be I'm going to use against him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't think I gave a zip code because yeah, I'm pretty sure I did give a zip code. I said that I had a claims code, and he just ran with the claims code. He didn't ask any further information. Um, believe so. Let me look at the post. Yeah, I said that I had a confirmation code. Um, but yeah, he didn't get any of my information. He didn't even ask me any of the normal fill out a form questions, which is interesting because normally they do. Normally they that make it a point to ask those. Ooh, crap. I might have to actually get off. This sucks. My appointment should be here in like less than 10 minutes. So this one might have to get picked up tomorrow. Um, yeah, crap. I'm going to have to actually get off. So, um, yeah, I'm going to have to pick up this one tomorrow. Um, I'm sorry, guys, for the abruptness. I do have an appointment, and I'm going to have to pick this one up tomorrow. Uh, I should be live tomorrow, so you guys should be able to see it. Um, yeah. But overall, we've had a really good night. Um, we had one long call that did a long con with us. He we ended up getting him to rage, which was absolutely wonderful. Um, we got a bank account information. I'm going to be reporting that to some of my friends so they can be able to take it from there, which is great. Um, but yeah, other than that, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, like and subscribe. Especially subscribe to the channel. It does help me out and helps out the channel and helps spread awareness and everything. So keep that in mind. Solid, yeah, I'm probably going to end up making a video out of that. Definitely. Because that was a really good one. But other than that, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it. Um, we should be live tomorrow about the same time. So keep an eye out for it. Also, turn on notifications so you guys can be notified when I do go live. And thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, guys.